Content warning, this is a horror game and not intended for all audience. Please visit our website if you need a specific list of content warnings. This also contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions causes motion sickness in players. If either of these effects cause health issues, you can disable them in game's preferences.
Because she absolutely destroyed us?
Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamac, this is Let's Play Slay the Princess. In the last episode, I had an absolute blast in the adversary route trying out all the options. We've actually wrapped around into the Fury route with the Stubborn and Contrarian, so that's interesting. I'm gonna play a bit of this just to see how it differs, but... actually, maybe I should check what we have in memories. An angel felled is a demon scorned. So yeah, that's the hint that this one can be accessed from the tower or the demon. Good to know. Towering heart, wounded and alone, one that is familiar. If only you could remember what I remember, if you only weren't so weak. I feel cold. Is it because you're gone? Give her your hand. Hit me, show me. We don't need to count anymore. A weathered heart held in ribbons. But yeah, yeah, so there's no difference in endings, but we are going to do a bit of exploring here. And then go back to the adversary for more fun.
She sure did, but what a great way to go. Does it matter? We lost. Why so glum, Rage? Boy, I thought you were brave. Thought you were proud. Was all that bravado just hot air? Look, it was just... The fight was better the first time, and the first time we had a weapon. Well, this is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly you've already been here. Yeah, you think? What does here even mean, though? You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already, but this is a very different path than the last one. That's a good point. Everything here is a little off. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through.
Good, we're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard. Don't be so hard on yourself. We all wind up in creative ruts now and then. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could think of something worth telling us.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat. That's horrible. I think it's kind of nice. Makes the room feel alive, doesn't it? The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. We'll need it if we want to do things right. I say we leave it to rust. Let's not make the same mistake twice. We could have won if we had it last time. Take it.
It's that mirror again. This time it's blocking the door.
Mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement. Oh, are we playing a game where we lie to people about things? That sounds fun. I respect and admire all of you, and I'm so happy to be here. What? There's clearly a mirror. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely. What are you trying to say exactly? It means you're hallucinating. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now? Does it matter if it's actually real or not? Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters. We should talk about it even more. Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent. We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Smash it.
Bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odour an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned. Do you intend to weakly claw your fingers across my skin? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me properly?
Oh, we should have brought that knife, shouldn't we?
I think you'll find it won't be so simple. I've changed. The way your flesh felt grinding beneath my fist, it woke something in me. A fight is a song, but there was no music in our conflict. There was no beauty in what we did to each other, and now there's no beauty in me. Come down and see what you've done.
Do you hear that? Oh, sounds like we got to her last time. Let's keep pushing, see what else we can make happen.
Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its centre, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
I think these are supposed to be shadows, but it makes me think of a tally. You know, how people will tally how long they've been trapped in prisons.
She is loose, and she is coming for you. She wants us to be afraid because she wants us to think she can make us suffer. Don't give her the satisfaction. That's right, no fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart. She's practically done most of the work for us. We don't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
This isn't over until I say it's over. I'm taking you out.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Your heart full of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow.
She isn't unwinding us this time. What fun.
It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Well, I stand corrected on that, don't I?
No, No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality. Who needs stuff anyway? Look at us! We might be all over the place, but we're fine.
That's the first thing you've said that's made any sense. We may be down again, but we're not out for the count yet.
Still, you fall to pieces. What is the point of all this power if there's no challenge to using it? This is a numb existence.
If you want a challenge, how about you play fair?
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth. Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place. Our metaphorical mouth.
Oh, I didn't leave you a mouth, did I? It's better that way. Words get us nowhere.
She's right. We don't need words. We just have to push forward.
Hey, I like words. They're easy and we can have all sorts of fun with them. I prefer having a mouth. Well, unfortunately for you, you don't have one. Not anymore.
Let's push forward, although I think I might need to rewind to give her a better shot.
Though the ribbons of your unravelled body struggle to coordinate, you manage to put 1 foot forward.
Oh, so there is some challenge left in you. Let's see how long it takes to crush it.
The princess clenches her fist, and as her knuckles tighten, even more of you becomes undone. Your skin is flayed, your fatty tissue torn from your muscles.
What are you? You're clearly not your skin.
Why would we ever be just our skin? We lost so much of it last time. We're obviously more than that. Who cares? I don't like not having skin. It hurts.
It probably hurts her, too.
The pain doesn't matter. Just keep walking. She can't stop us if we don't let her.
I'm not sure we've got this one.
No, come on. It's just...
And just when I was starting to get a little... Don't think you can just quit so soon. Not let's see what you're really made of. Maybe we can find where your courage decided to hide away.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules. The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells. And each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms. One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes? I think. Then 2 are peeled away. Then 4.
This is nothing. Nothing.
8. 16. 32. 64. Oh, is this a waiting game now? I hate waiting games. 128. 256. 512.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
1024. 2048. 4096. 8,192. Yeah, we get it. There's a lot of numbers in us for you to count. 16,384. 32,768. 65,536.
You can't just count us into oblivion.
131,072. 262,144. 524,288. What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher? I don't know. They'll probably get even higher. There's a lot of numbers out there. 1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
2,096,000. 4,192,000. 8,384,000. I don't like this waiting. Yeah, I'm out. 16,768,000. 33,536,000. 67,072,000. Your eyes are useless. 134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore. Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
268 million. We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you.
Doesn't matter, because we're still alive.
You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you, a round you, a you with too many legs, a you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed the size of a fist. What does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop.
You means we exist. And if we exist, then there has to be a way for us to win. Otherwise, this would just be pointless. It would all just be pointless torture.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corkscrew. The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
No.
Yes.
You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24, then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2, 4, 8.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
16.
Wow, she is actually going to break the voice of the stubborn.
64.
No.
And then, all at once, there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate threads that once were you fall dutifully back into place. You are whole again, and in your body, the same body you arrived in. The princess stands before you, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen.
After all that, why do I still feel so empty?
Why did you keep me alive? I've been here so long, everyone is gone, there's no one else here, can't feel anything anymore, but I'm still here waiting. There's nothing for you to say.
If only you could see what I see. If only you could remember what I remember. If only you weren't so weak. If only I could make you better. But maybe I can.
She stands, arms outstretched, neck craned, gaze transfixed on something unseen above you both.
This will all be worth it. It has to be.
You are unwound again. But it's different this time. Nothing slithers into your cells. You can feel something changing inside of you. But you see her changing too. Threads, strands of you, becoming pieces of something new. Something that's both you and her. Oh no, absolutely not. You have to stop this. Do you hear me? You have to stop this, or the entire world ends.
There's nothing left to stop anything. Your consciousness drifts towards hers.
There doesn't have to be distance between us anymore. You feel it too, don't you?
You do. You feel as though you're coming home. A home you'd forgotten, but one that never left your heart.
No, this isn't right. I feel cold.
The tethers that started to form between you have snapped. Your union has been halted. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
Because she absolutely destroyed us?
No matter what happens, it seems our answers are at the cabin.
Good. We're all on
Proceed into the cabin.
the interior, but that's horrible. I think it's kind of nice. The only furniture of the blade is your... We'll need it if we want to do things right. Let's not make the same mistake twice.
Oh, actually, wait, no. I want to go to the autosaves. Take another step.
Still you push on, placing one disaster of a foot in front of the other.
Perhaps muscle is where you dwell.
She smiles, and again her will tears at you. Muscle untethers from bone. But we need that. We can't do anything if we don't have muscle. Okay, Mr. Anatomy, I hear you. But have you considered how neat it would be if we still kept walking towards her without it?
Yes, do it. Show her how tough we really are.
Take another step.
You shamble on, a mass of organs suspended in bone, all held together by the thinnest strands of connective tissue.
I really thought that losing your muscle would be the end of you. This is exciting. We're in uncharted depths. I can't wait to see how much more of you I can take before you finally stop moving.
Oh, actually, show me the memories again. Okay, so there is going to be a difference if we get to the end here, but... I actually don't remember which number we're on. We've actually been through this song and dance so many times.
The less that remains of your body, the more fiercely your spirit struggles against that of the princess. But her power is immense. As your organs slip from between your ribs, she takes another step back. Only now, there is nowhere left for her to go. She's within your reach, if only you have the determination to reach her.
Of course we have determination. We made it this far, didn't we?
What does this make us? How can we lose so many vital parts of who we are and still be here? The exact same way we lost every piece of ourselves twice before. Have you forgotten that we've literally died? Twice.
Come on. One more step. Do it. Hit me. Show me what you're made of.
Reach for her heart.
Your skeletal hand shoots towards her heart, but the closer it gets, the more brittle it becomes. Flakes of bone are peeled away, exposing the marrow. And the marrow melts, exposing nerves, and the nerves are stripped more. Until what? I think he gave up on us.
Figures. He always seemed weak to me.
In the end, you're nothing. Just like what's left of me.
But we're still here, aren't we?
Which means we aren't finished.
What are we supposed to do? Hit her with nothing?
Voice of Stubborn and Contrarian.
Yes.
Slay the princess. Something or nothing bursts forward from the place that is you. Threads in the shape of pristine blade. They pierce her heart.
Huh. I felt that.
We actually did it.
We actually won.
I always knew we had it in us. But what are we going to do with ourselves now?
It's cold.
Okay, back to business. Oh, going the distance. Triumph over a scorned adversary. So, where were we? Oh yeah. Let's pick up a sword. Take the blade.
Take the blade from the pedestal.
Good.
Okay, you picked up the blade. That's fine. We're not taking it with us. Oh? And what do you plan to do with it then? Oh, I don't know. We throw it out the window.
Hell no.
Yeah. What if we need it? We don't need it. We had her up against the ropes last time. Did we?
We were doing great, but a weapon would have been useful.
Are you saying that you don't think we can win this fair and square?
No, I'm just
It sounds to me like you don't think we can win this fair and square.
You know what? Fine. I'm with him. We started round 2 with our fists, and that's how we're going to end this. You, annoying one who keeps telling us what to do. We throw the blade out the window.
Are you serious? Can we do that?
It's already done, isn't it?
Yeah, and now you have to describe it to us.
Wait.
Fine. With an unceremonious whoosh, the pristine blade flies out into the night, never to be seen again.
I don't even get the choice here, do I? Okay, worth it.
The destiny of the entire world awaits. Best of luck. You'll...
I love when my tenants throw things out the windows when I'm not paying attention! So what, you can all just override me? Hey, I thought I was the one who made decisions. Oh, there's so many options here. How do I pick one? No.
I don't know. Sounds like we did. Yes, unfortunately, you did.
Okay, go back. Oh yeah, that kicked ass. Love when my tenants throw things out the windows when I'm not paying. So you can all just override me now.
I guess we can. So you better watch out.
Let's just get on with it.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. Almost as if you don't see it. But you must, because it's right there in front of you.
All we see is a damn mirror.
It really is, just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now? Does it matter if it's actually real or not? Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters.
Let's just smash it and get it over with.
We won't be able to see what's in there. Do whatever you want with it.
Wipe the mirror
Reach
clean.
forward and drag your hand across the door. As if on command, it slowly slides open. Why am I not surprised?
Okay, let's hear what he has to say this time, because this time he was convinced into not bringing the weapon.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped. The air is thick. Its odor and her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned. Do you intend to weakly claw your fingers across my skin? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me properly? I think you'll find it won't be so simple. A fight is a song, but there was no music in our conflict. There was no beauty in what we did to each other.
Do you hear that?
Oh, sounds like we got to her last time.
Let's keep pushing, see what else we can make happen.
Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. The princess stands in its center.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pulled, and then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to... She is loose, and she is coming for you. She wants us to be afraid because she wants us to think she can make us suffer.
That's right. No fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart. She's practically done most of the work for us.
Please just listen to me.
No. No more words. There is only the truth of violence left between us.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, with a horrifying squelch. No, that's our stuff. She just did. Unfortunate. Who needs stuff?
That's the first thing you've said that's made any sense.
Still, you fall to pieces.
Do you think this is enough to stop me? What happened to you?
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth are metaphorical.
Oh, I didn't. It's better that way.
She's right.
Hey, I like words. Well, unfortunately,
Ignore her and push forward.
though the ribbons of your unraveled body struggle to coordinate.
Oh, so there is some challenge left.
The princess clenches her fist, and as her knuckle...
What are you? You're clearly not your skin.
Why would we ever be just our skin? Who cares? I don't...
The pain doesn't
Okay, this time I am going to actually let her go all the unwinding.
Come on, it's just skin. What's wrong with...
If only you could see what I see. If only I...
She stabbed.
This...
You are, but it's threads.
Okay, so this is one... I want to at least make it in and talk with the Omni Princess before I backtrack to the adversary, because we do need to get an adversary ending. The tethers that start to form between you have snapped. Your union has been halted. Approach the mirror. Oh man, there's actually no voices this time because she snapped them. Silence as you approach, gaze into your reflection. Oh! Wait, I guess this is the end of a route. Huh. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. Are you
I
me?
think you know what I am.
Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting it in two. Then another crack forms, another and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Destroy the mirror. You don't need answers from the thing that lives in the mirror. Break the mirror without asking any questions. You already know what you are. You are the long quiet. It's time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. There's no final vessel. Okay, that's what I wanted to get. There's nothing for you to find. Now here's the question, do I want to jump back to the adversary? Or do I want to move... Ooh. I feel like I have... It's weird, I feel like we didn't do that many routes. Let me check. We found Apathesis. We got roped into Spectre again. We did this one. And we got no, it is 5 runnings. Okay, I guess next time we'll start off with the adversary. Because I do actually want to push forward with this one. Until next time guys, take care. We'll see you all around.